Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua, for giving me this knowledge to do this work in truth and sincerity, and bless all the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, speaking thus saith the Lord, and not out there for their own agenda. I just want to bring out some things that has been going on. I don't really have no scriptures on it, and I'm just gonna basically give my input on some of the things that's been going on through the spirit. First, I was just watching this Jeffrey Epstein's his whole story and all that about the it's a known fact. Esau is a pedophile. Esau is a faggot by nature. Esau is a fornicator. As it tells you in the book of Hebrews, 12th chapter. Esau is all that. And our people, we tend to follow that. We tend to follow Esau and his ways. We've been in this captivity too long, too long. And with us being under this devil, which is the so-called white man, that Esau is the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, and the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Like I always say, that's like you should know that by now. It's millions of videos up, different brothers all over the world teaching the same thing. So you should know, you blacks, Hispanics, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who you are right now. If you want to deny that, then that's on you, But back to what I was saying, Esau, he's a known pedophile, and he's known for being in all ways, ungodly. We're under this man's captivity, and I see Jake wants to take a lot of Esau's ways. Jake tends to follow behind his slave master. He loves his slave master. And following the so-called white man, you're going to be put to death. The so-called black woman as well. It's like all these other nations, they know who this devil is. But our people are the only ones that want to cleave to this man, want to dress like this man, want to act like this man, want to do what this man do, go where this man go. When you're better than him. You're better than the so-called white man. Like, in every way, shape, form, or fashion, you're better than him. So I don't understand why you're following behind this man. Like, it's like the so-called white man had to make up a whole lot. He has to make up so many lies to make himself relevant, to put him in equal, because he knows that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are better than him. He knows this. This is why he hates your guts. This is exactly why he hates your guts, man. But our people can't see that. Our people just, they I see them at gatherings. They might have them amongst them at cookouts, in a bar or whatever. And it was this Jake that, I think I brought it out in the last video, or the last two videos ago, that it was this Jake who was befriending these Edomites in the bar. So the Edomites started buying them drinks, got them drunk, was nice with them, talking with them. The Jake was there with his wife and his wife's friend. So they buying them drinks on them, you know, got him drunk. When the Jake was leaving, they followed him out, and lo and behold, he was met out there with a couple of more Edomites, and they beat him down. You know, all because he let his guard down. He did not have no knowledge, like the Most High said. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. This is classic. Everybody should know this one, you know. And it's true, you know. All praises. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. What knowledge do we need? The knowledge of the scriptures, the holy scriptures. You know, this is the only way you can know how to live in this society, know who to look out for, who's your friends, who's your enemies, know basically what to do in all aspects of life. And that Jake was destroyed because he didn't have no knowledge of who these people were. Or maybe he did have knowledge and he just thought that was a good devil. No. Like me, I would rather my enemy tell me he don't like me to my face. So that way I know what's up. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones that laugh in your face, like that Edomite was doing to that brother, befriending him, probably talking about the game, whatever. He got Jake to let his guard down. But the whole time he was plotting on him. You know, and I'm gonna get that next. You know, but it says, this is Hosea chapter 4 and 6 from the top again. My people, who's the Lord's people? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Lord's people. You are the Lord's people. Whether you like it or not, you are the Lord's people. You did not choose him. He chose you. You know? So it's not like, because I hear people say, I'm not an Israelite. Just because you say you're not an Israelite, does that mean that you're not an Israelite? You know? Just like you want to claim black. You know, if somebody tell you you're not black, you're going to fight with them. Tooth and nail, you're going to fight. What? How you telling me I'm not black? Well, the same way we telling you you're an Israelite, hey, you can't fight tooth and nail. That's who you are. That's who you was born as. So you can't get around that. And it says, well, the Lord's people are the children of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge. What knowledge did you reject? The knowledge of the Bible, the Lord's words, these laws, statutes, and commandments. You reject them, you know? You reject it. How you reject? You come up, you scoff. You say the Bible is a fairy tale book. You say that was old times. You know, we in a new day. Or they'll come up with something, oh, that's the Old Testament. You got to be in the New Testament. Then when you read the New Testament, or you speak in your own words, it's your interpretation of that. You find every way to scoff and not to believe the word. So the Most High said, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. How is he going to reject you? In the day of your calamity, in the day that you catching destruction in hell, you going to call. Because what's the first thing everybody say? What's the first thing everybody say when they get in trouble or something happens? Oh my God. Oh my God. But an hour ago, you was just saying you don't believe in the Most High. You was just saying that. You don't believe in the Most High. You know? But now you calling on the Most High. So the Most High said, I will also reject thee. The Most High not going to hear you. You know, he going to laugh at your calamity, man. It says, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. So the Lord ain't playing, man. He gonna forget thy children. That's the same as with Esau, like in the book of Isaiah, how it says uh, prepare slaughter for the children of their fathers, for the iniquity of their fathers. You know, paraphrasing. But yeah, that's basically because it goes on to the generation. Like our forefathers didn't do these laws, statutes, and commandments in the ancient times. They went off. Not all of them, but a lot of them went off. And what? We paying for it now. You know? So the so-called white man, I don't understand how he feels like he's not going to pay for anything. He's not going to pay for the wickedness that he's done. And he's done the most wickedness on this planet. You know? He's did the most wickedness on this planet. So I don't know how he walks around and believes that he's going to just be untouched. That man is out of his mind. And any Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that's out there following this man, you're going to get the same judgment that he got. You're going to be with him, and you're going to catch what he get. You know what I'm saying? As it tells you in the book of Isaiah 13 and 15. You know? So, hey, all these brothers out here teaching the word have told you this before. And everybody, it's becoming to be a point as everybody that's out here has heard the truth in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Have heard the truth, you know? Salakia Israel, I'm a little tired, you know, out of the country, but you know, gotta do this work regardless. The Most High come first. That's how all you brothers and sisters that's in this truth gotta think, man. No matter where you at, no matter what you're doing, the Most High comes first. You know? Yahweh Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahusha. Yeah, so let me get just to go into that point about, you know, the brother got caught out there with Esau. You know, he was he let his guard down, man. He let his guard down. Salakia. He let his guard down and he got caught out there. Alright, I brought this out over and over again, but I gotta keep reiterating it. The same way the Most High reiterates, you know, who his children are, who salvation is for, you know, how stiff-necked our people are. The Most High says it over and over and over again throughout the scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes Sirach, chapter 12, and I'm going to start at 10. Never trust thine enemies. Who's your enemy? The so-called white man. The so-called white man, Arab man, Chinese man, Japanese man, African man, East Indian man. You know, these people are your enemy and they hate you. They know they hate you, but they will play their part to the end. You know, and then you'll see that hatred come out, and then you'll be stuck. You'll be stuck, man. You'll be like, I thought we was cool. I never had no problem with him. I don't know why he don't like me. Why you don't know that? Because you destroyed for a lack of knowledge. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So, just like Israel, the same way iron is sure to rust, his wickedness is gonna come out. You know, his wickedness is surely gonna come out. You know, And it's a known fact through history. See, you got to learn from, the past and know not to repeat it, because the only way you repeat something is if it works out, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. If you see your brothers following the laws, right, in the past, and they get nothing but blessings, then that's something you follow. If you see your people going off and they getting destroyed and getting, curses put on them, then you don't follow that. You don't follow that path because you don't want that to happen to you. So you got to change that cycle. So, it's the same way. But, yeah, these our enemies, for like as iron rusted, so is their wickedness, man. They're gonna stay wicked, man. They're gonna stay hating you. Cause if they can have it, they'll destroy you. They'll destroy all of us. They'll destroy every single last one of us, man. But the Most High not gonna allow that. Why? Because the Most High loves us. The Most High is gonna have mercy on us. He's having mercy on us, and He's been having mercy on us. Verse 11. Though He humbled Himself, because all these other nations, they come humble. They come like they like you. They'll laugh in your face. They'll talk nice and smooth with you. They'll look out for you as far as financially, get you help on, anything you may need, but that can also be the Most High using the other nations to entreat you well, because you're doing His law, statutes, and commandments. But in all, they hate you, they still hate you. And they hate to do it for you. Even if they do something for you, they hate to do it. They don't want to see you with nothing, Jake. They say, though He humble Himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of Him. So don't let your guard down. No matter if this man come to you and y'all have good night out, so-called good night, you had drinks, you ain't have to come out your pocket, Edomites, they bought you everything, they even give you a little money, don't let your guard down. In your mind, you still got to think, this man is the devil, man. And at any given moment, he could turn on me and try to destroy me, man. Because he don't want to see me here anyway. It says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So if you take, if you got a mirror and you wipe it, there's still going to be some streaks there. It's not going to go away, And even if it do, it may go away on the surface, but it's still there deep inside, And Esau is the number one man that hates us. That's why he out here gunning us down, locking us up unjustly, pulling us over when we driving, pulling brothers over for bird doodle on the cars. This man is finished, man. He know he's finished, man. So he wants Jake to go down with him, but it ain't gonna happen. Jake ain't going down with you, man. Only the Jake that wanna be up your, excuse my French, excuse my language, up your ass, them the ones that's gonna fall with you, man. But us brothers that's in this truth, nah, we're not going for that. We know who you are, and all you other nations, It says, verse 12, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. So you can't friend this man. You can't have him as your best friend. Because he looking to overthrow you and take your place. He looking to beat you. That's why in that movie Get Out, you know, they caught the brother. That's a perfect, and that's a Hamite too, but I'm just using him as an example. Like, you see how when he came, they hugged him. They said, hey, bring it in, my man, all nice and humble themselves with him, and he was there for a couple of days. He started catching on to some things. If you're in the spirit, the Most High dealing with you, the Most High put that spirit in you where you would discern these things. But the brother, the Hamite in that video, that movie, he started figuring things out, and then what they did, they turned on him, and then they hypnotized him. He woke up in a chair. They put a video on for him, and what the Edomite said, he said, we want to be stronger. We want to be smarter. We want your organs. They want that, man, because they know our organs are the strongest of anybody on this planet, man. Why? Because we come directly from the Most High. Yahweh. We come directly from him. So how anybody gonna be stronger than us and better than us? But you got our people out there who want. If these other nations can't go, then they don't want. They don't want to go. They don't want to go. But I got a news flash. They all gonna go. They all gonna be there with you. But they're gonna be your slaves. They're gonna be your servants. The same way we out here serving and being under their foot. It's the same way they're gonna be with us. And you're gonna love it, because the Most High gonna make you love it. But you see all of these things going on. You see people uprising. It's uprising all over the place, shootings all over the place. There's so much going on, you can't even, keep up with it. It's just like, what do I don't know. It's like the Most High bring to you what he wants you to see, what he wants you to see, and he'll put the spirit on you to bring it out. So you just gotta answer that calling. Let me finish this. It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, because he want to take your place. You heard that song a long time ago. I go. All the time they want to take your place, then backstab. But that's Esau, man. He a backstabber, man. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Yeah, so you gotta remember, man. You gotta remember what the Most High is telling you. The Most High ain't telling you this, cause he jealous of Esau or something. Man, the Most High don't care about these people, man. And let me get that in Book of 2nd Ezra, that he don't care about these other nations. The Most High don't care about these other nations. This is Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So everybody come out of Adam. Everybody, But also the chosen people come out of Adam. The Lord made a distinct difference. He said, everybody come out of Adam. This is everybody. But then, y'all, also this is mine right here, come out of Adam. Y'all over here, this is mine that come out of Adam. Right? So he said, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Now, his chosen that are right here, the Lord made the world for their sakes, which is us, children of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know? And it said, as for the other people, which the other people over here, right? As for the other people which also come of Adam, which are these people, thou hast said that they are nothing. Nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You know? But be like unto spittle. Spit, man. The other nations are like spit, man. It has likened the abundance of them. So if you gather all of the nations, every single last one of them, right? Likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So he gathered every single person from every other nation. And they are a drop that falls out of a bucket. You're not worrying about that drop. You know? That's trash to you right there. You know? Okay. Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing, meaning always been told that they were nothing. Like always, they've always been nothing. You know? Have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. So that's what you see happening right now. We're under them. They devouring us in every way. Medical field, judicial system, jail system, in the street, America. We in captivity wherever we go. You know? You got to be a fool if you're going to say you're not in captivity, if you say you're not a slave, but you're still calling yourself black and African American, especially that. You a slave, man. In the Constitution, they still consider you 3/5 of a human being. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. Our people are bugged out, man. But you want to follow behind this man, so be it. Like, brothers tell you all the time, you take heed, you take heed. You don't, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's totally on you. Let me get one more. This is, let me see if this is what I want. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. Where's the wisdom? Where you going to find wisdom from? In the scriptures. In the scriptures. You're going to find wisdom right there. That's the only wisdom you need. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. Like I said, all across the world, you see brothers in the street. You see brothers teaching, doing the work. You see that. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. Meaning, wherever these brothers are teaching, there's a innumerable amount of people. Our people are in the midst of that. You know, some places, our people are there more than other places. You know. She crieth in the chief place of concourse and the opening of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, verse 22, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Because our people are simple, man. You love simplicity, man. That's what you get off on. You feel like if you ain't dealing with nothing simple, you missing out on that day. Like, you're not looking for wisdom, you're looking for simplicity. You're looking for folly. You know what I'm saying? The folly don't profit you nothing. Folly is vanity. You know? And wisdom is everything. You know? But our people choose simplicity. And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Only a fool will hate knowledge, man. Only a fool will go against and discredit the Bible. Only a fool would do that, man. People like that, you cannot, you know, these other nations, man, I don't care. Me, honestly, I don't give a damn if they don't listen to the Bible. I don't care, because they're gonna do what we tell them. You know what I'm saying? In the soon to be near future, you know, when the Most High destroyed this place and he set his chosen, his elect back in power, Most High willing, I'll be a part of that number. These other nations gonna follow suit. If not, they're gonna be put to death on the spot. It ain't gonna be no talking first. You know, we're gonna tell them what to do. They're gonna do it. If not, they're gonna put to death. It said, turn you at my reproof. You know, listen. Listen, be corrected. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. So the Lord is talking to you right now. The Lord is wanting you to hear him. Why? Because the Most High loves you. He wants you to come back to him. Israel. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. So when brothers out there teaching and you shun them off and you don't want to listen, you don't want to take heed, hey, you turning your back on the Lord. So what the Lord said, I'm going to read that again. Because I have called and ye refused to listen, and I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, meaning you pushed it to the side, but ye have set at naught all my counsels, meaning set them behind you, said I ain't gonna do that, and would none of my reproofs, I also will laugh at your calamity. So when your destruction coming, when your hell coming on you, the Lord gonna laugh at you. You know? I will mock when your fear coming. So Most High gonna laugh at you, man, when your fear come. When you get scared and you don't know what to do, you know, and your back is up against the wall, the Lord is he gonna laugh at you, man. Most High gonna laugh at you. And Most High laughing at you, man. Hey, man. That's your own fault, man. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, meaning it's going to come heavy, it's going to come hard, it's going to come swift. You know? When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. Then that's when you're going to want to turn, you're going to want to listen to what brothers are saying. You're going to want the Lord to answer you in that day. You know? But I will not answer. Nope. The Lord ain't going to answer you. You know, at that time is right around the corner. The Most High, I pray every day the Most High have mercy on me, because I know I go off. Every day you got to repent. You know, every day. You know? It says, then, verse 28, Proverbs 1:28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You're not gonna find the Lord, man. Why? Because when the Lord was out here, when he was calling on you, you heard him. You heard him. When he was calling on you, you turned your back. You turned your ear. Covered your ears. I've seen sisters cover their ears, not trying to hear the Bible. You know? Hey. 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord, they would none of my counsel, they despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way. So you're going to have to figure a way on your own. And trust me, you're going to be destroyed, man. And be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. So that's what you want to, that's what you want. You want the Most High to protect you in these last days. The days of Jacob's trouble. You see what's going on out here. That can easily be you. Easily. That can easily be you. You know? But don't wait until that happens to call on the name of the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Don't wait. Because I'm telling you, if you're not trying to get yourself right, if you just continue to do wickedness with no conscience, the Most High, He sees everything. And in that day, when all that stuff stops, and when that hell come on you, don't decide to call on Him now, because the Lord don't go on your time, man. You go on His time. What He say goes, not what you say, and then when or what you do, and then when something you do get thrown in your face, you now want to cry. Nah, don't go like that. So, like I said, Israel gotta come back to the Most High, like right now. You know, because y'all see the prophecies that's happening. There's a lot of things happening all the time, every day. Every hour, every half hour of every day, something is happening. The Most High is bringing swift judgment throughout this whole earth. And you are not exempt. You know what I mean? Don't think the Most High is over there, so he ain't worrying about what's going on. Like he over there, he can see over here, but he not worrying about what's over there. No, the Most High sees everything. You know? So, Israel, you gotta buckle down right now. This ain't the time to be playing. You know, this ain't the time to be falling out the truth, not believing, losing faith. You gotta pray for faith, man. Of course, this kingdom breaks you down. This kingdom wears you out. You're stressed. You know, this kingdom puts hell on you. But the Most High through all this is trying you. You just got to keep faith. Got to keep pushing. You know, all of us, we're going through our own afflictions in different ways. Don't think that you're the only one going through affliction, going through turmoil, and things are not happening around other brothers and sisters, because it is. Don't think you're in this alone. And if you don't understand something, you know, you come, you ask a brother, maybe he can help. You ask a sister, maybe she can help. You know, live off each other. You know, learn off each other. You know, so, you know, Israel, we just gotta believe in the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because, it's going to be a time that was never before on this earth that's coming, and you don't want to be caught in that with no protection from the Most High, because it's going to be over for you. I'm telling you this because I love you, Israel. If I didn't tell you, then I wouldn't love you. Sisters, y'all gotta stop dressing all crazy. I gotta stop dealing with these Edomites and these men from these other nations. Jake, you gotta stop dealing with them. I know, Jake. Every woman from every other nation, they want the Israelite man. I know, but you just gotta be strong, brother. You gotta be strong, and you gotta endure temptation. Let me get one more. Go back to the book of Sirach. Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. My son and daughter, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare thy soul for temptation. It's going to be temptation. And the more you come into this truth, the more temptation is going to be, the more spirits going to be trying to get you. They're going to get stronger. You got to, it's going to tell you. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Meaning every day you're going to have to, every day you're going to have to be programmed to, Most High said, I can't do this. You got to endure. Things going to come and you got to endure. And make not haste in the time of trouble. So don't try to figure out a way to get yourself out of trouble, because it ain't going to work. You're trying to come up with a solution. You're trying to, like when Jake don't got money, they'll go out there and rob somebody to get some money. And what happens? You get caught, you wind up doing 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, because you couldn't handle the affliction. Eve, same thing. You just gotta endure. So Israel, this was just a little something that I wanted to bring out. I ain't really set nothing up. I haven't done it like this in a while. But to be the Lord's will, I get back to the States, I'll do another one. And like I said, Israel's got to endure. Learn off of each brother or sister, and constantly endure. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom.